The Guardian Games 2021 is upon us, and this is the second time the Guardian Games has taken place. Well, this year we've got a few improvements, some new mechanics, and as always some good rewards for a seasonal event. Well, today I'm going to run through how the Guardian Games works, give you all the info that you need to know to get started, and to get those sweet loot rewards as soon as possible. And if you like this video and find it useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Well, before we get into the detail of Guardian Games, let me know down in the comments which class you think is going to win the Guardian Games. I'd love to hear what you think. First of all, let's kick off with what is the Guardian Games 2021. Well, Guardian Games is a seasonal event which is going to take place over the next 3 weeks from today, April the 20th, until the 11th of May 2021. It's available for all players to take part, so everyone can play, including free-to-play players and Guardians who own the DLCs and the seasons. So Guardian Games is a class-based competition, so it's Titans versus Hunters versus Warlocks. And the winning team is going to have bragging rights in the tower for the next 12 months with a commemorative statue on display for the entire year. And most Guardians are going to be able to jump in straight away. However, if you're fairly new to the game, then there's a few things to note. So if you are a new light player, you do have to escape the Cosmodrome to unlock the tower, and once you've done that, you'll be able to unlock a milestone telling you to speak to Eva Levante in the tower courtyard. So let's check out some of the rules for the Guardian Games. So the goal is to earn as many points as possible, and it's the class with the most points who are going to win the Guardian Games. And Guardians earn medals from completing activities, and then you turn them into the tower Podium to earn points. So Laurels are a big part of Guardian Games, so Laurels are key to purchasing bounties, contender cards and rewards from Eva Levante, and she's our seasonal event vendor in the tower. So during the Guardian Games we have to go out there into activities and playlists, create and pick up as many Laurels as possible, and then turn them into Eva in exchange for rewards. So Laurels drop in all activities except Gambit and Crucible, where they're going to drop at the end of matches. So you can go into any playlist that you enjoy, so Strikes, Gambit and Crucible, but do be aware that in Gambit and Crucible they drop at the end of matches, whereas in Strikes they will drop throughout and you have to pick them up. So there are a few things to note about Laurels. So previous Guardian Games class items, so the Cunning Rivalry Cloak, the Mighty Rivalry Mark and the Sage Rivalry Bond, they're not going to be able to generate Laurels or progress any Guardian Games bounties. So make sure you pick up the current 2021 class item before you go out there picking up Laurels. So Laurels do not drop on the ground for Gambit or Crucible, and they are rewarded at the end of matches, as I mentioned before. And unrecovered Laurels do not go to the player's postmaster and must be picked up to count towards the total. So if you see some Laurels on the floor, pick them up as quickly as you can. Well, next up, let's have a look at how to get started in the Guardian Games 2021. So the first thing that you want to do is go and speak to Zavala to pick up your class item. So each class has a specific Guardian Games class item, and you do have to be wearing this to generate Laurels. So before you do anything in the games, make sure you pick up your new class item and put it on. Eva is going to run through a few introductory steps in terms of mechanics for the Guardian Games. So just run through that simple quest, and once you're done, you are good to go. Well, next up, let's talk about medals. So medals are the focus of Guardian Games, and they can be earned from triumphs, contender cards and activity completion. So it's definitely worth going to your triumphs page and checking out the requirements there, and it's going to give you a really good to-do list for the next 2 weeks. So contender cards can be picked up from Eva in exchange for Laurels, and activity completions include Strikes, Crucible, Gambit and also World Events too. And medals are going to be stored in your medal case, which you'll be able to see in your quest tab. So once you've earned some medals, then turn them into the tower Podium for points, and they work towards your class total points. So for bronze medals you get 1 point, for silver medals you get 2 points, gold medals are 5 points, and platinum medals, well, they're worth 15 points. So really you want to be getting as many gold and platinum medals as possible. Well, next up, let's have a look at contender cards. So these can be picked up from Eva Levante, and you can complete them in exchange for medals. The most valuable contender cards are for Nightfalls, Survival and Trials of Osiris, as they will reward platinum medals. So completing Strikes, Gambit and Crucible matches award gold medals. So completing a platinum card will earn you all-star status and a special reward at the next podium ceremony. So make sure you complete your Platinum Contender card before Daily Reset on Friday if you want to lock in your All-Star status for the weekend. So what I would do is try and do at least one Platinum Contender card per week, and then you get that All-Star status. Well, next up, let's look at the rewards. So you've got 3 exotic Guardian Games Ghost Shells. They can be purchased with Laurels from Eva. The Colour of Speed exotic Sparrow can be earned through collecting class points and completing triumphs. Well, the Heir Apparent exotic machine gun can be acquired through a quest if players do not already own it, and the Heir Apparent catalyst has a chance to drop from banking gold or platinum medals if players already own that gun. So if you play Guardian Games in 2020, then it's likely you already have Heir Apparent, so what you want to do to get the catalyst is bank gold and platinum medals. Additionally, there is a new legendary class item for each class, as well as 2 emblems, 2 shaders, and you can earn them by completing triumphs. Well, next up, we've got the Tower Podium and the Ceremony event. So during the Guardian Games, the Tower's Guardian Games Podium will change daily to reflect the current status of the leading teams. And class flags are going to update throughout the day to show which team is leading. There's also going to be a calendar showing the winner for each day throughout the event. So basically, we are going to get feedback throughout the event as to which class is winning. So on the Friday of each week, the Ceremony event will become live in the Tower, and points accumulated by players during the week will determine the winner of each week's Ceremony event. So players will receive rewards and a glow that's active when in the Tower, and that's going to remain until the next Ceremony event or until the Guardian Games ends. Additionally, players' class items will also change colour to show their current standing after the Ceremony event being gold, silver or bronze. So third place receives a bronze glow, second place receives a silver glow, and first place receives a gold glow, and all-star status players receive a platinum glow. And there will be a special final weekend closing ceremony in the Tower. That's going to be live from May the 7th until May the 11th to celebrate the winning class. So let's have a look at the Guardian Games gameplay loop. So here's the basic loop you want to get to grips with during the Guardian Games 2021 event. So get through the introduction quest with Eva and make sure you wear your class item throughout Guardian Games. Pick up bounties and contender cards from Eva and head out into your favourite activity to earn medals. Generate and pick up as many laurels as possible in activities, and then earn your medals and ideally as many gold and platinum as possible. And then finally turn your medals into the podium in the Tower, and then simply rinse and repeat. And what you want to be doing is getting as many medals as possible, which turn into points for your class. Well, let me know what you think about Guardian Games down there in the comments. You know, what's your objective from the games? Do you want the Heir Apparent catalyst, or are you still to pick up that Cabal-styled machine gun? And also let me know down in the comments which team you're going to be playing for, plus who you think is going to win. Well, that is it for this guide on how the Guardian Games 2021 works in Destiny 2. And as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. See you soon.